Hello guys, breaking news! We have the official announcement for the next gen Transformers game, which is gonna come out October 23rd, 2020 for the PlayStation 4, and it will also be available on Xbox One, PC, Steam, and Nintendo Switch. Transformers Battlegrounds is described as a tactical warfare adventure, and it is the first Transformers game ever for the Switch and the first Transformers console in 5 years. And interesting, this kinda came out of nowhere, but before I give you my thoughts, I think first I'm gonna show you my first reaction. I recorded my first reaction of me reacting to the game, so here it is. Alright games. Okay. Is this Fortnite? Okay, it doesn't look like Fortnite. We got Starscream. These are Cyberverse characters. Oh, that's Barricade, my boy! The Optimus, RC, Soundwave, G1 Megatron. Oh, okay, that's it, I guess. It's a teaser trailer, so I guess I didn't expect much. So, I'm gonna read the description. As evil Megatron closes in on the Allspark, Bumblebee and the Autobots need a new commander to help save Earth. You assemble your squad and roll out for battle that will rage from Central City to Cybertron, and even to the local multiplayer arcade. More information to follow soon. Now, I'm a bit confused here, and we knew that there was a Transformers third-person shooter game coming out, and this is not it. In fact, yesterday I was watching Comedy Cam's video talking about Transformers War for Cybertron and why it has been so quiet even though it's coming out this month. And in that video he also mentioned that Transformers has been quiet in terms of the games as well. We have no news as to what's going on in that front. And wow, we just happened to receive something the next day after he uploaded that video. Wow, what do you know? But yeah, this is a strategy game, which usually is something I don't play. The latest strategy game I ever played was Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and I never played Fire Emblem in my life, so 3 Houses was the first time I ever played a Fire Emblem game or a game of that caliber, and I love Fire Emblem. I'm gonna make a video about Fire Emblem at some point, just you wait. If you like Fire Emblem, comment, subscribe. But yeah, I'm actually pretty curious to see how they handle something like that in Transformers format. It could be cool, but at the same time, I know this is just a teaser trailer, and honestly, it's kinda just there to tease what's coming in the future. But this doesn't really impress me. I think this looks fine for what it is, but it sort of looks like a mobile game. I'm not expecting God of War, PS4 level graphics, but this looks a bit underwhelming. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel underwhelmed. Maybe it's because I've been waiting for the next, Follow Cybertron, next Dark of the Moon, next, Follow Cybertron. But this, I almost thought it was a Fortnite trailer. In my reaction, you can see that I said, is this Transformers Fortnite? I was about to say, but I have mixed feelings about it. Now, the designs in here are actually based off the Cyberverse evergreen designs. Now, the evergreen designs are basically something that I covered a really long time ago before the B-movie was released. They're basically this G1 inspired designs of several Transformers, and it's what Hasbro's using from now on to make the Transformers design for a more cohesive franchise. Because something that Transformers kinda struggles with is that there's multiple continuities, multiple faces of Optimus Prime, and for some people who are outside the franchise, it can be a bit hard to tell who's who, what's the definitive version, what's the inspired by version or whatever. So Hasbro's trying to make everything more G1 centered from now on, or at least have a more unified look. So this game is inspired by the evergreen designs, not entirely Cyberverse because, well, while the title has a strong similarity to Transformers Cyberverse, it's not connected to Cyberverse. If anything, it's more connected to the evergreen designs, and they're kinda just going with that. In the trailer, we see several Transformers, most of them which we saw in the evergreen design cards, so you can bet that we're gonna see a lot of them appear in this game. It's also coming October 23rd, which is not that far off from here. It's a couple of months away. Something to mention is that it's also coming for the Switch and and the other consoles. So I might get it for my Switch because I do have a Nintendo Switch. That's how I play Fire Emblem 3 Houses. But at the same time, it's like it's underwhelming. Like, I feel this looks more like a mobile game, and even though the graphics look very smooth, like, you know, there's no like glitching out, or there's no like you know, characters like with slow FPS or whatever, it looks very smooth. I feel like this is gonna be a pretty cheap game. Like, let's say maybe it's worth $10-20. I don't see this being a $50 game. No way. Not when you have other games like The Last of Us 2, which is gonna be trash, but you get the point. I feel like this is gonna be a relatively cheap game. It's kind of just there as filler or whatever. Honestly, I'm not expecting much from this game. I'm still hoping that we're gonna hear, you know, anything from the game being developed by certain Affinity, the third-person shooter, because this is clearly not it. I was so excited for a second. I was like, oh my god, yes, the game finally got released, and I'm like, and now it's like, it's just something else. That's disappointing. Here we had the box art for the different consoles and stuff. It looks okay. Okay, fine. It looks pretty boring. Like, War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, and even Rise of the Dark Spark had pretty interesting, you know, box art, but this one looks kind of boring. And yeah, I'm actually not having too many high hopes for this game. I really hope that they don't release this as a $60 game, because so far, maybe I'm judging the game too early. Maybe it's gonna have like 100 hours of content, 200 hours of content, and like 400 characters or whatever. If that's the case, then I might be more willing to maybe accept that, maybe to $30-40 max, but this game has a long way to go to convince me that it's gonna be worth my time. I'll probably still get it and maybe play it in this channel because, you know, I'm a Transformers YouTuber and stuff, so it's kind of my obligation. But yeah, I'm actually not that excited for this game so far. It's an interesting concept to tackle with Transformers. I actually don't mind the designs, and that it's based off of G1. The fact that it's, you know, kind of Fire Emblem-esque on its gameplay makes me feel, you know, happy to some degree, because I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem lately. At the same time, I'm like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. But anyways guys, before we go, shout out to our patrons: Morise Prime, Mateo, Mario Gordon, Christopher Prime, Stephanie Ballard, and the absolute madman himself, Jordan the Great, who donated $100. Thank you guys for donating, it's much appreciated. And if you guys want to donate to my Patreon, links will be in the description down below and in the comments down below. By donating to my Patreon, you get access to some of my videos early. You can request your own videos, you receive a shout out at the end of my videos, you can participate in some of my videos if you so choose, and you get a few previews of some of my new works that are currently in development. There are plenty of rewards that you get as a result of becoming one of my patrons, and I do plan to adding a few more in the future as time goes on and the patrons grow, but keep in mind that donating is entirely optional, because freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Thank you to my patrons for donating, it's much appreciated. And if you guys want to donate, you know what to do. So yeah, thanks a lot guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Also, I didn't use my bee mask because it's a little early in the morning and it's pretty hot, so I don't want to, you know, I don't want to die of a heat stroke. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. Are you guys gonna get this? Are you guys going to wait for more are you guys gonna wait for more info, more gameplay? Are you guys still excited for the other Transformers game, the one being made by, you know, certain Affinity? You guys think that's gonna be better, that's gonna be worse? Tell me everything that you felt through this entire video. Do you agree with my opinion? Do you disagree? You guys already know my opinion, and I of course want to hear yours. If you go to the DFW 2005 website message board, you can see that there's a lot of people saying that this game's gonna be bad, or that Transformers games are done, or that we're not gonna see anything interesting for this, or that certain Affinity's Transformers game got cancelled for this, or something like that. We don't know anything about the certain Affinity game. As soon as we know anything about that, I'll let you know. But for now, this is all we're gonna get. In the meantime, it looks like this is just going to be there to like keep us entertained while we wait for the certain Affinity game. Think of this like an appetizer to the main course. And yeah, honestly, I don't expect much from this. If they release new trailers and I find them to be interesting, I might cover it. But for now, there's just a long way to go to convince me that it's gonna be worth my time. No final of the day, no my brother couldn't be here today joke for today because, you know, there's a news update. And when it comes to news update, I usually don't do those. So anyways guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. and I'll see you all in the next video. Stay safe, guys.